Alright. Let's go.
Huh?
Chefs, welcome. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Your loyalty to the Brigade and to Victusia has been noted. Despite the public's concern, I have every confidence this outbreak can be managed and will be able to resume the proving tournament soon. Not once in 100 years has the tournament been cancelled, and I won't be the first chairman to let that happen. Here to explain your mission and provide more information on the outbreak is Instructor Razzle. Instructor, if you would.
Good afternoon, chefs. We've learned that a rapidly spreading virus is mutating monsters across Victusia. There's been a stark increase in aggression, population, and dangerous ingredients. However, thanks to volunteers such as yourselves, these monsters have not been able to cause severe damage in our cities and towns. But the same can't be said for the ingredients that make their way into people's homes. From what we know, the ingredients are safe as long as we take the proper precautions in preparing them. But that hypothesis requires more testing. We're fully staffed here in the Coliseum, so our unproven squads will be using the practice kitchen area. That's all for now. Kraus will lead you to your stations where you'll receive further instruction.
Oh! Looks like even Shiv got a call back.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, hey, Shiv.
Save it. Don't think you're important enough to hold a grudge about. I'm here to get back in and take everyone down. Every last one.
You mean in terms of the tournament, right?
These new poisonous and moldy ingredients are perfection.
You're not serious, Art.
All right, C-Squad babies, listen up. The sorry lot of you make up every person that was kicked out of the tournament for one reason or another. The committee's decided to let you back in, but you'll have to earn it.
I'm ready! This time nothing's going to stop me! Don't worry, committee, I won't I just couldn't contain myself.
Sorry, my bad.
We'll run this mission just like a tournament match. I'll pair you one-on-one for cook-offs. Every dish must contain at least one ingredient from a mutated monster. That's our theme for the day. You'll each have to make 3 dishes. One for me, one for Belchior, and one for Kraus.
Actually, there was a change to the briefing. I'm still getting over a little bug.
All right, make that 2 dishes.
Had to do it.
I'd love to see an emphasis on fire energy for these tests. It would really help my research.
And make that a water dish for me. Preferably one that'll fix this headache. Go.
Okay, that's enough gathering. Let's go cooking. Let's start with the fire dish first.
Awesome.
Okay. Let's see how this is gonna do.
Let's see what we have here.
Yes, I'm curious to dissect these dishes. Such skill! Truly wonderful.
I approve. Yes, good. Looks like the winner is Mina Flan.
Yes! I did it!
I hate to contradict, but I believe it's Han.
Her name is smudged on the roster. Han, then.
Yeah!
That's some fine work, C-Squad. I did some chemical readings on your dishes, and I didn't see anything to be alarmed by. We might see some effects on the body in years to come, but... Hey! As a country, we've been eating monster for a century now. It's the way of the Brigade.
All right, head back to town. For the half of you that lost, don't fret. We'll be back at it tomorrow. You may have won this cute little game of theirs, but I'm saving my best for when the real cooking starts.
I wouldn't expect any less.
So it's true. They did make a C squad, and it's filled with the bottom of the barrel.
Who's this snot wipe?
I have no idea.
I'll never forget when you cut me in line during registration.
Oh, that. I think I remember now.
I told you I'd be watching. I knew Karma would bite you back, and then you got kicked out fighting that sore loser over there. The Brigade may show you mercy, but I'm not going to be so lax. I've got to get back to B Squad. I have an important mission to carry out, but I just had to see what the stink was all about.
Anyways, I gotta go. Later, Girl Scout.
What? I guess I've made some enemies, too. It's too quiet out here at night. I never thought I'd see Brigade Town so empty.
Sorry for the fright. I just like to make an entrance.
You don't look very sorry. I thought you were a monster. What are you doing out here? You're not a part of C Squad.
Just checking on something that couldn't wait till morning. What's your excuse?
I actually volunteered for this shift. I want to do everything I can to find the cause of this monster mutation.
Is that so? Let's have a practice duel soon. Two night owls like us. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, yeah. There has to be some way to figure out this monster problem. Thresh said he had a morning duel today, but I bet Kieran's at Belchior's. I need to get over there and see how I can help.
My stomach! Wait up!
Oh, he surprised her again.
Still jumpy, eh?
I wouldn't be if you'd stop sneaking up on me.
Fair enough. So about that match today. Let me know when you're ready.
I'd totally forgotten with everything else going on.
Trust me, you're going to want to remember this one. Catch you later. Oh!
Hi! Greetings.
Puzzle time.
Why, my faithful assistant. I was hoping you'd answer the Brigade's call.
Really? But you had Kieran all this time.
What's the old adage? Too many cooks might spoil the broth, but many chefs make light work. The same is true for alchemy.
how to do it.
Before I left, we made so much progress. Did you figure out how to make ambrosia?
No. With mounting suspicion about the monster threat, the Brigade requested I find a cure.
But now that we've discovered it can be safely prepared, surely that takes some pressure off.
Quite right. I'm certain we'll discover both solutions very soon.
So you've returned.
Whoa, yeah! I didn't think you'd notice.
Not you. I was talking to that very persistent fly who likes to land on my babies.
Babies?
My trophies.
How sweet?
You know, I think I do remember you. You're the girl with the walking kettle, right?
No. I'm Mina Han. Walking kettle?
Hey, me.
Oh.
Okay, a challenge.
Your funeral? Before we start, I have a confession. I started the monster plague.
You?
Psych! Just kidding. But I do know what's causing it.
What? Really?
Well, mostly, that's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
Probably with his mouth. Jelly says he'd die for some fire and earth, so let's serve it up. As for our theme ingredient, let's do King Bean.
Aw, that's kind of cute. That's enough gathering. Let's get to the cooking.
Yes! That's it!
Hope he enjoys it.
Yeah!
How did she know that meant that she won? Anyway, that's good.
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
What? Who would do something that horrible?
Who indeed? On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research lab.
What? Do you want to be imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
I started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing. But once I showed up here, solving this problem turned out to be a lot more complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy, if you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
I'm not joking. This is the real me.
Stop playing around!
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here, but I want to stop this outbreak. I don't need help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to the Brigade. They don't trust me, but you, I know how determined you are to get to the bottom of this. You're not just in it for the tournament reinstatement. Help me end this.
I don't know what to make of your stories, but I do want to put an end to the outbreak. To be honest, I've been meeting with Kieran and Thrash about it already. She's working on a cure.
A cure? Well, that would be interesting. So what do you say?
After you get the information, come find us. I'm against the break-in, but this is too serious to ignore.
All right, Hamburger, and don't worry. I'll be silent as a snake.
I can't tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the Brigade is at fault.
Chefs, I require your undivided attention. I wish to keep this brief so that we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary work, our scientists have determined mutated ingredients are not harmful when properly prepared. I'd like to extend special recognition to the members of C Squad. There were some in the committee who doubted our decision to reinstate you. You've gone above and beyond to prove you deserve your place among the other contestants. To that end, We've changed the rules for this year's proving tournament. Chefs won't be expelled until their 5th loss, but your previous record carries over. With that, our tournament begins anew. Vive la Brigade!
I hope trusting Ziggy was the right decision. Surely he wouldn't break into a Brigade lab without good reason.
Come again? You know, for a guard, you're not very alert.
Ha ha. What are you doing out this late?
Oh no, you first. What's this about breaking into a lab?
If I tell the truth, will Thrash try to stop him? Will he tell Razzle?
Come on, Blue. You know you can trust me.
It's Ziggy. He thinks the mutation was started by one of the Brigade's alchemists. He's breaking in to find out for sure. I told him to come find us once he has the evidence.
Kieran's not gonna like this.
And you?
Ziggy's a weird guy. I don't know if I trust him.
I know what you mean, but when he talked about the outbreak, I believe him when he says he wants to fix it.
Then, that's all I need to hear. I've got to get back to my post. Good night, Blue Jay.
Night, Thrash.
Is Mina Han still staying here?
Huh? That sounds like Instructor Razzle. But she's not supposed to visit until my final match. Oh no. Did she catch Ziggy? Instructor Razzle! It's good to see you. Just breathe.
Good morning, Cadet. I have a few questions to ask you about an incident that occurred last night.
An incident? Of course. How can I help?
A citizen reported seeing a shadowy figure sneaking into the research lab last night. Did you see anything suspicious at your post last night?
Play it cool, Mina. No, Thrash came to see me for a few minutes, but we weren't near the lab.
I see. I've already spoken with him as well. That just leaves one other item.
Oh no. What if she asks about Ziggy?
Congratulations on your reinstatement.
Phew. Thank you, Instructor. I'm really happy to be back.
And we are glad to have you, Cadet. Your expulsion was an unfortunate circumstance. I was pleased to see your name on the returning roster.
That means so much to me. I don't know what to say. Except that I wish I could tell you everything.
Just keep your focus on the tournament. Any distractions at this point could cost you everything. There won't be another opportunity to re-enlist this year.
I know, and I promise to do my best.
I don't doubt it. Very well, I must continue the investigation. Good day to you, Mina.
I was so close. Ziggy, this better not be some kind of joke.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough for today.